You're up early.
Yeah, up with a lark.
How's your hand?
Oh, you know, it stings a bit.
Well, you caught him nice.
Yeah, I did catch him nice, though, didn't I? Hey, there's a piece here, look, about a school lollipop man who's been at it for a decade.
At what?
Well, at lollipopping. So I'm thinking that he maybe is taking over from Jack
You need
Duckworth.
to apologise.
No chance. They'll be skating in hell before I apologise.
No such thing as hell.
Really? I'm not so sure.
You're lucky they didn't bang you up.
Oh, wouldn't they just loved that?
OK, look, here's the dealio. I'm not going to harp on about this because I know the more I do, the less likely you are to do anything
that's
about
good.
it.
That
And then
means
your dad will
you've got my
start
number,
phoning and
yeah.
you'll be even more stubborn than you are now. But you need to do the right thing, Peter, for Simon's sake. Yesterday was a fiasco.
Yes, I was completely undermined.
Yeah, he misjudged it. I agree with that.
He was showing off and he was rubbing my face in it. Showering Simon with gifts. Do you know what I should have done? I should have got that computer and I should have smashed it over his head because he's smarmy and he's smug and he's not bringing up my son.
There's also an agreement at stake, isn't there? Access to your son. Swallow your pride, Peter.
I'm serious, aren't you?
Never been more serious in my life. What's here for us?
The bar, but nothing else, unless you count your family.
Like Miss Ken and Deirdre, I can employ someone to look after the bistro. I'm only renting the flat.
Right, so where'd you fancy then? And don't say Hawaii.
Muck or Flugger. Northernmost tip of Great Britain. I don't mind. As long as it's out of his reach, literally.
Well, he better not show his face today.
And then for a small man, he didn't half-pack a punch.
Well, I'm glad you didn't hit him back.
I'm a lover.
His own son's party.
Classy.
Right, we need to go as quickly as we can. Whatever needs to be put in place, whoever needs to be told.
Well, I could do tomorrow night or the night after.
I know, I'm probably bad.
I'm right, you are.
But I don't want any trouble, right? I come in peace.
Well, Nick's gone to the bank and Simon's at school.
Right. OK, well, maybe I can make a start with you, then.
Another pre-recorded apology. Go on then, press play.
The emotions got the better of me.
Really?
Yes, you know, everything just bubbled up.
Yeah, everything always just bubbles up, doesn't it? You lose your temper, you don't consider anybody else's feelings, you're behaving like a lunatic, Peter. You know, the writing was on the wall a long time ago. Why I carried on regardless is a mystery.
Well, I'm really glad that I came.
Well, actually, so am I. Because there's something I need to tell you.
If you're pregnant, congratulations.
We're moving away.
Where?
Don't know yet. Away from Weatherfield, away from here, away from you.
I think that's for the best. And you know, and I commend you for your consideration, Leanne, I really do. I mean, this is just brilliant news, and thank you.
What?
Oh, I just feel like a weight's been lifted.
Are you glad?
Yeah, I mean, this is how it always should have been. Yes, you should have stayed away. And Simon, you know, he'll get used to Carla in time. It was having you around that was messing with his brain.
Simon?
Yeah.
What, you think I'm gonna go and leave him with you?
I'm sorry.
We're taking Simon with us, that's the whole point in going.
You're taking Simon with you?
What, do you think I'd go anywhere without him?
Not in a million years.
No, I'm sorry, you handed him over.
Not
You haven't
in a
even got
million
say in
years.
this.
I did what he wanted. I put him first. That does not put you at liberty to abduct him, Leanne.
Abduct him?
Yeah, abduct. Do you know what? If you dare follow through with any of these threats...
No,
I am
no, they're not
warning
threats,
you.
it's happening.
So you're going to steal my son? Right in front
I
of
am
me?
not stealing him, I am not kidnapping him, it is not an abduction, it's the only choice left. And do you know what? I don't see any court stopping us, because you are a violent drunk. You're a liability, and after yesterday, he despises you.
Everything all right?
Here he is. It's Willy Wonka, the Pied Piper. It's a child catcher, luring him away with computer games and fancy parties.
Yeah, I understand if you're shocked.
Shocked? No, Nick. I'm not shocked. That's not the right word. Try murder us!
Do you know what? You need to go before I call the police. I should have done that yesterday.
Yeah, well, come on then. Throw me out. Try.
Look, I understand if you feel belittled or inferior.
Oh, what, to you?
Do you know what? There has got to be another way through this. Because all your snarling and your bullying, it's tedious.
Yeah, it is. So why don't you just go, eh? Go, sit down, and think this through.
Do you know what, Leanne? Don't you think this is over? Because this is not over by a long chalk.
We're not going to go to the moon, I promise you. Or Siberia or South America.
Or Muggle Flugger.
Wales is lovely. North Wales in particular, the views. Oh.
We're probably going to say this side of the trains.
Look, if you want Shutter Peter, just press charges. Tell the police what he did to you last night.
No, we can't do that. We can't have Simon's dad behind bars.
Is a ready-made family what you really want?
Yes, I think it is.
What does your gut say, Nick?
My gut says go.
Then go. You can always come back. We can always visit you. I mean, like they say, Gail, they're not going to outer Mongolia.
Siberia was the example again.
Well, whatever it was, they're not going. You're overreacting.
Have you broken this to Peter?
Yeah, just.
And how did that go down?
Well, we're bracing ourselves, to be honest.
Well, I think it's ever so romantic.
I brought you here for support.
They're childhood sweethearts.
They're not kids anymore.
Yeah, well, when we were, we messed it up.
You let him down.
No, she didn't.
Look,
It was the other way round.
between you and Peter, the damage you've done to my son. It's not his jaw, it's his heart.
So what do you want him to do, Stay single, move back into the box room?
How would you like it if I just upped sticks and moved away?
How far?
I give up.
Oh, sweetheart, I'd miss you. We'd all miss you. We're going to miss Nick and all.
Well, I know how Peter feels, put it that way.
Oh, come on. Nick's in his 30s. Just let go the reins.
Yeah, and give me a break, please.
I'd loved having you back here. Sarah left and you were the best thing that could have happened. And this place, look at the success you've made of it. Still, if you want to walk away from it all for the sake of some woman, who am I to stop you?
I've always eaten, and were you happy with the costumes we sent over this morning?
You won't believe the latest.
We've had a look through them, yes. We were hoping you could shave a little bit off, to be perfectly honest.
They reckon they're going to move away and take Simon
See that
with
we're
them.
in the middle of something. I'm so sorry, Sheila. Did you say that you wanted the price lowering slightly?
Just a tad, if you don't mind.
Look, can you do that later?
Are you sure you can spare me the time?
Really sorry, Sheila. Actually, we've got something going on here. Can we call you back in 10 minutes?
If you're quick, I'll be leaving the office in 15.
Thank you.
What on earth are you playing at?
And then a switch. He threatens to call the police in. I said, you're planning to kidnap my son. I will call the police in.
Can we please talk about this later?
I'm going out in mind. I don't know if she's got a case or who I should talk to, and I come in here for a smidgen of support, and you want to talk about it later.
They're hardly going to move away tonight, are they?
Did I ask for your opinion?
Oh, no, don't you take it out on her. Listen, we're in the middle of a conference call here. We are doing business. You come barging in here, not giving a monkeys whether we're busy or not. It's just me, isn't it?
No, actually, Simon. But maybe that's the problem. You know, maybe you don't care because you're secretly thrilled.
Don't be so ridiculous.
Yeah, but is it ridiculous, though? Maybe this is just the outcome that you've been dreaming of. Because that way, you get everything you wanted without the inconvenience of having to put up with a 9-year-old boy who can't stand the sight of you.
I'm going to ask you one last time. Can we please talk about this later?
No, I want to talk about this now. So come on. Is that what you want, Carla? You want Simon away so you can have me all to yourself? I mean, is the hatred really that mutual?
Oh, no.
Would you speak to your mother like that?
Who are you?
Learn some manners.
Get your hands off me.
Put him down.
Well? Is somebody going to explain?
Peter, meet my brother.
Your taste in blokes hasn't improved.
Family or no family, I want an apology.
After the way you talked to my sister, I should sit yourself down, mate. You're in for a long way. You got off lightly.
You don't scare me, pal. Even if you were Daddy of B-Wing. Yeah, I know all about you. She's told me you've been inside.
Yeah, I thought he still was, to be honest.
I got out this morning.
This morning?
The bad suit and brown paper parcel's not compulsory. You know me, Michelle. I went in looking smart. I've come out looking smart. You're not looking so bad yourself. Anyway, I had nowhere else to go, so I thought I'd surprise you.
Well, you certainly did that.
Hey, come here. It's good to see you, Rob.
I was wondering when someone would get round to welcome home. I mean, I wasn't expecting bunting, but...
First of all, I didn't know you were coming out, and secondly, you were a bit busy roughing up my boyfriend.
Who's still waiting for an apology.
No hard feelings, mate.
Don't ever do that again. I'll leave you to your family, and who knows, I might be able to salvage what's left of mine.
Why can't you be...
There you go.
Thanks, Dad.
You sure it's not an idle threat in the heat of the moment?
No. They're definitely going. I mean, I gave Leanne custody. What more does she flaming want?
Well, she doesn't want you dictating how to live a life.
Simon's my son. I've got a right to an opinion, haven't I?
Yeah, but it's the way you express those opinions, and you haven't done yourself any favours lately.
I can't change who I am.
No, you probably can't, I'm afraid.
I don't know what to do. And she's right. I mean, if we go to court, chances are I'll lose.
Perhaps that should tell you something.
Like what?
Well, I realise you might find this hard to accept, but it mightn't be the worst thing in the world if they did leave.
Are you having a laugh?
No, far from it. It would break my heart to see Simon go. But if you look at your life in the round, it's fundamentally chaotic. I'm not saying it's entirely your fault, but that is the reality.
Well, things will settle down. Everybody has rough patches.
Simon's never had anything else. So if Leanne and Nick can provide him with some stability away from here, maybe it's no more than he deserves.
Now that was almost worth the wait. Just leaves one thing on my to-do list.
Oh, yeah, I remember. If I'd have had £1 for every girl of yours I'd had to console. Spent 10 years walking around with a permanently damp shoulder.
And then you got out. Left me and Mum to it.
Oh, my goodness, here we go.
It's true and you know it. Where were you when we needed you, eh?
I told you the first I knew about Mum's troubles when you got yourself arrested, you were such an idiot.
Maybe I was, but we needed money. She was going to lose the house. £5 for driving a car seemed like the answer to our prayers.
No, don't you hide behind Mum for this one. She'd never let you do it if she'd have known. Why the hell didn't she come to me anyway?
Same reason as you didn't know I was coming out today. She never got a chance to tell you because you weren't there. You were never there.
Did you really think I could wash my hands of my son? The way that you did?
Yeah, sending you and your sister to Scotland was just about the hardest decision I ever had to make.
Oh, yeah, I bet it was. But it was right up there with tea or coffee.
You couldn't be more wrong. But I did what was right.
Yeah? Right for who?
I'm not going to dignify that. Look, you haven't got the first idea what I went through.
Oh, no. But I know what I went through. And I couldn't get my head round it. My dad's alive and well. He's living in Weatherfield. I'm up here. I blame myself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, no, don't worry. I soon realised where the fault lay. And not a day went by. Not one day when I did not resent you for what you had done.
I had hoped that in time you'd understand the situation I was in.
Oh, I do. No more so than now. Watching you revert back to type makes me realise that actually maybe I never stopped resenting you. But I'll tell you something. Luckily for Simon, I'm cut from different cloth to you. So no, sorry, I won't be doing the right thing. My son will be staying right here.
I'm really sorry I'm late. I got stuck with our kid giving me small griefs. Families, eh? Who'd have them?
Yeah. Not you, that's for sure.
What?
They're trying to take my kid away from me. In 18 months, that kid's going to be a stranger to me, and I come and tell you, and it means nothing.
Peter, I was busy.
Busy? Busy? I'm losing the one good thing in my life. But God forbid it's going to get in the way of flogging knickers.
It wasn't the time or place to discuss it.
When is the right time or place? You don't give a stuff about my kid.
Oh, you know what? You are so wrong. And Peter, I will not take any more lectures today, thank you. I have done my best for you. I have supported you when most women would have just turned their backs. And you know what? You're not the only one that's made sacrifices.
You make sacrifices for something that's worthwhile. And there is nothing more worthwhile in my life than Simon, right? Nothing even comes close.
You include me in that, I suppose.
Right now, what do you think?